Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for episode 29 of Evil Genius. And it looks like Jet Chan is returning home, or leaving our island on whatever that was. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Well, I probably have years ago, and then I forgot about it. Don't recognize it now. Anyway, after what seems like not much time at all, he's already gone, which is perfectly fine by me.
New objects are available for purchase.
There's the sucker trap, aka the giant magnet trap, which apparently has two names, which is slightly odd. We also unlocked the big screen for the control room, now which I have ordered one. Nothing else has shown up yet, but we're still working on getting these power plants in. I've gotten a bit of money. Buying items or buying stuff is still really friggin' inefficient.
Security network.
Bar, Atam, I do some many special moves.
So we have some agents to torture now, it seems, which is nice. We get to try out our new toy, so to speak. You can go back in there. A lot of guards coming running. No, I told you to go back in there.
Win.
So,
Security door bypassed. Prisoner interrogation order.
let's try this one first, because I think it's going to be the most obvious
Security door breach.
one. Seriously, where are those power plants? There's one, I think, which is about time. Because I don't want my power plants to blow up. And if the technicians can't keep up with repairing the power plants, that is what is going to happen eventually. So I'm glad we are on the way to getting these power plants in. And of course I have some space to expand into here should I need more power.
Security door bypassed.
A supercomputer capable of terrifying feats of mathematics. Yeah. Pretty sure this is the health one.
Captain, don't you surrender.
Oh no. This was the attention one. So you're... Since you didn't die and you didn't get your smart sapped, you didn't lose the heat, so you're going to need another round in something else. So we'll capture you again. And then we'll try this one. Let this one have a go in the environmental chamber. Seriously? Still no power plants. Where are my power plants?
Capture tag issued. Warning, hostile presence detected in base. Prisoner execution order confirmed.
Let's terminate you. Well,
Prisoner termination requested.
okay, there we go. Had to tell it twice.
You understand?
Okay, maybe not super obvious. I'd forgotten about the robotic arms. I thought it just, like, used winds or something to throw the agent around the room. But apparently not. And that took help. Alrighty. And for the final one, I guess this one may have
Awaiting interrogation.
been the smarts then. Potentially. Okay, there's one power plant. The other ones are still being purchased, it seems. Okay, there's one. I think one might put me back in the green. Maybe. I'm going to have the butcher come here and kill this tourist for experience. Let's start the construction of these. Why not? It's a nice touch that rooms go dark when nobody's in them. Very environmentally friendly. This is pretty scary, actually. Oh, that... It was attention, too. Okay. Thought it was... all of them were different, but... Righty, then. I'm gonna have to kill this guy after this.
Intruder tagged for capture.
Where'd the butcher go?
Yes,
Whoops.
of course.
Yeah, he had time to wander away because I got distracted by torturing. And I was right, one power plant was enough to put me back in the green, but I'm going to go for all of them anyway, because, well, why not? Already ordered them.
I'm afraid they're for their job. I will choose them.
Alright.
There.
We'll do the same with this guy, because experience, basically.
Slice them.
What? What do you mean? Oh! Oh, okay. Right. Because of the rally I did. Apparently scientists go for that too, which is slightly weird. But, okay. Let's go for this again. We'll send... We'll send the butcher for some experience. And then a few technicians.
Of course. Of course.
He should realize that he has somewhere to be eventually. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can hold on to this scientist this time. I mean, it worked one of the times I did it, but then I had to replay from an earlier save point, and then it all went wrong, unfortunately. Hotel is being constructed, which is nice. The one power plant is still being purchased. We are doing fine on that front. Still haven't found a martial artist, unfortunately. I wonder if there's anything left in that. Let's... Now that we don't have all that much to do, let's re-enable the control room. Get that going. Is somebody... Oh, that's still being purchased. Oh. Now there's going to be stuff to do. That guy finally got let out. There's Jet Chan. Fortunately, the scientist is not in one of the Anvil regions. This one is 0 completion. Let's go plot in that. Didn't I get... Was that from this? No. Huh. Didn't I get a piece of loot from here? Doesn't that count? Is the completion just acts of infamy? No, I'm pretty sure it's any act counts towards the completion. Weird. Didn't seem like this worked. Maybe if there was actually gold in the strong room, that would actually attract people. You don't really need to patrol the most desolate part of the base. the most deserted or untraversed or something part of the base. It's not much point to that. So I'm guessing there's going to be more soldiers, but I am slightly better prepared this time. By which I mean I have more sentry turrets.
Object purchase order confirmed.
And I'm actually going to buy a few more because I can. Although I'm not sure that those are going to be put in the next 48 seconds. But, you know, I can try. I certainly can. So maybe I did this prematurely. Maybe I should have waited. At least Jet Chan is not on the island at this time, so don't have to deal with him at the same time. Which is nice.
Hey guys, let's go here again with another hot piece of Siberian gossip. Remember, this is a pirate radio station, and I'm here to give you the info Hammer won't. I got a tip from a hacker comrade in Vladivostok. Apparently, one of our best Soviet scientists has defected to the evil organization. Hammer is trying to cover this up, but I have it on good word they are sending out a hit squad to assassinate the traitor.
Indeed. So the Codex of Knowledge is what we need to find next. Now, where could that be? We have a lot of heat with Hammer. And now you are going to slowly walk over to the base again. You're going to land right, or going to have a bunch of soldiers right nearby. Let's try to distract them as best as I can. Give him some distance. Hopefully more social minions will encounter these guys. Are they Hammer? Yes, they are. I don't know if the soldiers are the assassins or not. Ooh. Okay. Assassins have arrived. Have they now? So the soldiers possibly aren't the assassins. But where? Where have they arrived? I don't get it. Wonder if I could I capture him? Because if a target is knocked out, nobody will fire on them. Or at least the assassins, perhaps. Maybe the soldiers are the assassins. But yeah, if a target is knocked out, nobody attacks them, I don't think. So if I capture him, I mean, it's too late now. Because he's definitely going to make it into or to the entrance, and there's not really anybody else around. Nobody that matters. But then he would be brought into the base to a cell, and then I could just let him go inside the base, and everything would be fine. Presumably. Oh, you're all hanging around there. That's perfectly fine by me. What can I do with a camera here? Not a lot. Yeah. Okay, I can put one there, but that would be pretty ugly, so I'm actually not going to do that. Okay, where is he? There's the butcher. You can head back in there. And he made it inside. So we're fine. Now I just need to find that codex, which I don't remember at all where it is.
Intruder detected on security network.
Oh, I think you can rediscover the cloning machine by plotting in the Antarctic. Maybe. I have a vague memory of that. I think that may be a thing. Not really too concerned about that, of course, but because you're definitely safe now. Just need to deal with the soldiers, which are being kept busy. Pretty decent amount away from the base. A pretty decent distance, thanks to the surveillance system. Just calling the social minions there. I'm slightly surprised we haven't attracted the attention of the other super agents yet. Because each region has a super agent. Or each faction, I should say. And there are two I haven't seen. Not that I should complain about that, mind you. Given that they are horrible and I hate them. But it's still a little bit strange. Still haven't completed nearly enough things in this region, apparently. Well, that's about 1.5 these segments. So there's, and then we have that one. So there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 more of these, or 5 more things to do in here, I guess. I estimate, I should say. Are you stupefied? No. Damn. I should probably pay attention to these soldiers and capture them as they are incapacitated.
Capture tag issued.
So I can terminate them quietly and be rid of them. There's a monkey in that palm tree.
Intruder tagged for capture.
You want to be careful to tag them for capture away from any sentry turrets you have, because otherwise they are going to begin shooting at them. Oh,
Warning. Hostile
kind of like
detected in
that.
base. Capture tag issued.
Well, that didn't quite go as planned. Unfortunately, you can't really power them down. That's rather loud too.
Using threat of at once, Sensei.
I guess this kind of works.
Right, we Gojira. I live, so. Gojira. Surrender is not honorable. What? No blood spray?
Well, that's all of them. That was actually surprisingly easy. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of people. So I guess my pretty decently sized cell block or prison will see some use. We are out of power again. I'm not entirely sure why. What was added that suddenly started using... Oh, I turned on the control room. That probably contributed to the increased power usage. Of course, can't have a camera there. What I can do, though, is make a corridor like this. Yeah. Move that temporarily. And then we're going to have a power plant here-ish. How's that? I mean, I guess I don't really need that bit. I can put nuclear reactors, something like that.
Object has been ordered.
Yeah, that's pretty perfect, actually. Yes, I know there's no entrance yet.
Object purchase order confirmed.
Ah, well. That's slightly unfortunate. I was hoping I could have two sitting like that, but
Object has been ordered.
nope. Okay, fine.
Object purchase order confirmed.
Still fit in quite a few of them. I mean, it wasn't really
Object
for
has been ordered. Intruder alert. Security door
to make it
bypass.
look nice. It was more for aesthetics.
Object purchase order confirmed.
But yeah, I think that will be fine. And I'll have an entrance like
Construction
that,
paused.
which is not valid yet, of course, obviously, because
Object has been ordered.
corridor hasn't been constructed yet. It'll probably be a while by the looks of it.
Prisoner execution order confirmed. Prisoner termination requested.
Executions everywhere.
Intruder tagged for termination.
Dude, Hmm?
Prisoner execution order confirmed. Prisoner termination requested.
right, one of them got out. But should be fine. Hopefully we have enough valets, other social minions, without anything to do to put out these sudden fires. Ah, dang it. Well, we'll lose a couple of cells. That's not a huge deal, although it is slightly unfortunate. Because they do cost money.
Object purchase order confirmed. Depot down
Ooh.
stocks new objects.
Got a bee trap again, which is nice. Whatever happened to those other soldiers, by the way? Pretty sure there were another group. They're hanging around down here still, which is perfectly alright. Perfectly good hangout for a bunch of soldiers, I guess.
New home build order confirmed.
Yeah. Potential spot for another room, which will have an entrance in there at that point. Nothing new there. We have run out of time, so I'm going to
Object has been ordered.
end the episode right about here. And I guess I'll be looking for the codex in between episodes. Do a bunch of plotting. And with that, I will see you in the next one.